Michelle with Pink and May, and thanks for joining me today. We're going to be creating some fun cards with our Stamp and Dies The Best Gift. I want to add glitter to all my parts and pieces first so that when I'm ready to make the card, I've got them prepped and ready to go. The first thing we're going to glitter is I've got a rounded rectangle piece here that's going to go on one of our cards. I've added 3 diagonal stripes with our 1/4 inch Easy Tear tape adhesive. So I'm just going to peel the backing off and we're going to add our Silver Bells glitter to this. Our Silver Bells glitter is one of my favorite. It's a beautiful combination of silver and some other little colors in there that make it super sparkly and shiny with a little bit of holographic shine. By putting the glitter on my paper and then tapping it all back into the jar, I've made minimal mess with the glitter. So now that I've got our glitter on the adhesive tape, I'm just going to burnish it down into the tape so that it won't flake off. And I'm just pressing back and forth with my finger. It also brings out all the sparkle and shine to the glitter. So here is our first glittered panel, super sparkly. I've got a strip of red cardstock with a 1/4 inch Easy Tear tape at the bottom that I'm also going to add the Silver Bells glitter to. Once we have our glitter on there, we're going to press it into the tape again. And here's our next little piece. For our next piece, I have cut out a rectangle to go on our card front. I don't know if you can see it in the video, but I have layered 1/2 inch Easy Tear tape with 1/4 inch tape. Just random diagonal stripes on this piece. So I'm going to peel away random pieces and we're going to add the Silver Bells glitter. I'm just going to do this half of the panel first and get the glitter down. So as you can see, the glitter is stuck to my entire panel because the glitter has a tendency to just static cling to the backing of the tape. So I'm going to just take this paintbrush, and if you have a paintbrush or a makeup brush, you could just brush the excess glitter off of that backing. I'm going to continue on the other half. Now we're done with the Silver Bells. I'm going to set my panel aside and clean up my glitter. For our next color stripes, we're going to use Emerald. Emerald is a gorgeous mixture of greens that just make a beautiful Christmas green glitter mix. So I've peeled away random tape. So we're going to add glitter and then do the other half. You can already see how gorgeous this is coming together. So let's clean up our emerald glitter. The next color we're going to add is Holly. Again, it's a gorgeous mixture of reds with hints of gold, and it is beautiful. Look at this beautiful striped glitter paper that we have created. Just gorgeous. I'm going to clean up the red glitter and we'll be ready to make some cards. I always work on a piece of copy paper. You can do the same with the work over coffee filters, just something to catch the glitter and to put it back in the jar. Our glitter jars are nice and wide, so you have a nice wide jar to pour that glitter back into. If you still find that you have a tiny bit of glitter on your work surface, you can take one of our Scrub It Clean cloths. Mine is dirty because I clean my brush on it after I'm done ink blending. You can just wipe the glitter right off your surface. Now that I have all my glitter on the panel, I'm going to rub with my finger to burnish that glitter down into the adhesive. It also makes it a little extra sparkly. As I do it, notice I'm going in the direction of my stripes. That way it minimalizes the cross-contamination of the glitter colors. And here's our beautiful panel. I hope all that sparkle and shine shows on the camera. It's beautiful. Now we're ready to make our first card. I've got this adorable little Santa bear. We're gonna add him to the card. I've cut out from our Christmas greetings dies the Merry Christmas along with the shadow, and I've cut it out of our silver foil cardstock. It's really pretty, and that will go along with our Silver Bells glitter that we've added to this panel. I've also cut out green cardstock, one of our stitched arches. For the front of our card, I've cut out two panels, one in red and one in this fun polka dot, which is from our Be Merry paper pad. And we're going to adhere these down first to our A2 size top folding card. So when folded, it's 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. Now I'm going to glue down our glittered panel. I'm going to glue the stitched arch just right over the top. So we just have a little bit of that glitter showing. Next, I'm going to add our Merry Christmas. And last, but certainly not least, we're going to add our little Santa bear. I have already put some foam adhesive on the back of him, so he will kind of pop off the card a little bit. There, and I just added him right to the top of that Merry Christmas, so he looks like he's standing right on top of that. Pulls everything together. It's got a little sparkle and shine. It just looks really cute when all put together. Got a lot of parts and pieces for our next card. We're going to start with a side folding A2 size card. So it's 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 when folded. With one of our stitched rectangle dies, I've cut out this lovely holly pattern paper from the Be Merry paper pad. And that's going to be our base layer on the card front. To go across the center of the card, I've cut a piece of green cardstock and then a slightly thinner strip of red cardstock that we added that Silver Bells glitter to the bottom. So here's our card so far. Next, I've taken our fancy tag die and I cut out the tag and the scallop tag that will go behind it. And I've cut the scallop out of some really pretty green glitter paper. It's in the winter glitter paper pack. On the bottom of the tag, I've stamped "Love and joy come to you." It's a really pretty sentiment for the holidays or for any time really. And that sentiment is part of our winter snow globe scene stamps. I've also cut the hole out of the top tag. So before I glue them together, I've just pulled some different twine that match the colors in the card, and I'm going to tie a simple knot. That'll give some extra texture to the card. There, I've tied just one simple knot. I like how chunky and thick all these colors are. And I'm just going to cut the excess twine. I like to take it and kind of fray it and separate the pieces with my fingers so it creates a thicker, fuller look. Now we can glue the tag down to the background piece. And here's our tag. That's really cute. Instead of twine, you could also use a ribbon, tie a bow or a knot here, or perhaps one of our stitched bow dies. You could create a little paper 3-dimensional bow. That would also be cute. Now we're going to glue this to the card. I've got this adorable little bear with a scarf inside the wreath, and I've die cut him out, and I've put foam adhesive on the back, and we're going to add him down to the tag. And there's our card, simply adorable. And I think I'm going to finish it off with some glitter enamel dots. These are our Farmer's Market glitter enamel dots. It has red and yellow, green, blue, and this nice tan color. I think it'll go nicely with the colors in our card. And here's our finished card. I love it. I love the extra texture that twine adds. Our adorable bear, the sparkle of the glitter and the enamel dots, super fun. For our next card, we're going to make a top folding A2 size card. This one's going to be super simple and quick, but oh so cute. Again, with our stitch rectangle dies, I cut out a panel. This looks like a sweater. Isn't that cute? This is from our Warm Wishes paper pack. I'm going to glue that down to the card front. Next, I've cut out a white cardstock, a zigzag circle, and I'm going to add that to the side here. So you can see I cut a portion of it off because I like to have it look like it's going off the side of the card. To add some more color to the card, I've cut out 2 strips of varying widths and lengths of patterns from that Warm Wishes paper pad, and I'm going to add them just at the bottom of my zigzag circle. Next, I've stamped the sentiment, "The best gift is time spent with you." Cut the little flag end out on that side, and I'm going to put it down in the bottom left-hand corner of the card. Now we're going to add our adorable bear, and he's popping out of a wrapped present. The fun thing about this stamp set is some of these stamps can be used for the holidays or for birthdays or other celebrations. So we're going to put him on that zigzag circle there, and I've added some foam adhesive to the back to kind of pop him up a little. There, that zigzag circle gives him a place to sit on the card. It also ties in these little strips of paper here so everything works together. It has a nice flow for your eyes to follow along. So now we're going to finish the card off with some of our pastel pearls. These are beautiful iridescent pearls. You get 6 different colors for a great price. Also with the little handy storage container. I think that looks great. Isn't that cute? For our last card, we're going to be making a top folding A2 size card. On top of the card front, we're going to put this green cardstock, which I've cut with our scallop rectangle dies. On top of that, we're going to add our gorgeous glittered striped panel. Ooh, isn't that pretty? Next, I've cut one of our double stitched dome dies, and that's going to be the little highlight spot for our characters. So we'll glue that down to the front of the card. You want to remember when you're adhering something to a glittered surface, you want to add a strong adhesive, like a liquid adhesive. Next, we're going to add our sentiment down to the bottom left corner. Again, I'm using the sentiment, "The best gift is time spent with you." So now it's time to add our little characters, and I've got the adorable little bears that are in the stockings. Look at that one in the middle. He's fallen in head first. So cute. I've added some foam adhesive so they kind of pop off the card a little bit. And here's the finished card. Oh, that came out so pretty, yet so cute. Lots of fun. Thank you so much again for joining me today. I hope you've enjoyed these cards we created with our The Best Gift stamps and dies. You can find these stamps and dies at pinkandmane.com or ask your local retailer. Drop me a little comment below. Which card is your favorite? Until next time, my friends, keep living the creative life.